What is going on, guys? Anger Collections in the house for another video. All right, so what are we talking today? What are we rambling today, right? To all of us uneducated, always angry, negativeness. Oh man, it's so hard to talk. It's not really even hard to laugh too. Still sick. But we gotta keep it pumping, We gotta keep it pumping. All these videos, right? So we gotta do another Rudy video, right? Educating Timmy's, right? But before that, I got my graded cards. So they put it all in this packet. I only got three. Only got three over here. I was going to send this right? Uh, Search foil, but I was like, I'm expecting the Spider-Man secret lair. So, and I was like, maybe I'll send a couple of cards. Maybe the secret cards might be good. I don't know, the Venom cards. So, saving some shipping. I'll probably just end up sending either just this one or maybe some of those cards. But yeah, I got the three cards right here, man. First Pokemon card. Actually, only Pokemon card. We got this Greninja right here. PSA 8. Now, this one, I already knew that it's not going to get a 10 or a high grade because I already inspected this one. But my kid who opened this, we opened this in a uh, Pokerev mystery packs. And he opened one of these. Very lucky. I was like, yeah, let's just grade it. F it, Um, GameStop is actually offering $225 for this. Very close to what's currently selling for if I sell it, minus fees and shipping. And then the two magic cards I sent, some of you guys already have seen it. Surge Foil. Yeah, boy. We got a PSA 10, right? Really cool. Look at that. Surge Foil. Now, I think I'm going to hold on to this one because I think the market kind of stabilized on these Surge Foil. And we got this one too. Look at that. Another PSA 10. Yeah, boy. Cool art, Surge Foil. Clave. So that's it. Just three cards. I know we talked about all the about the graded cards being in my opinion still underrated market. Eventually, yeah, eventually we will get there. It only takes time, man. Especially now that Watts is really pumping Magic as a more of a collectible. Still a game, of course, but they're really pushing with all these one of ones, with all of these fancy, foil and stuff like that, right? So eventually, it will be like a much bigger market. So enough of that grading. I know we've talked about that already. So educating Timmy's, right? Um, oh man, let me drink. I'm still coughing, bro. Investing, Spider-Man buying at 400. um, the thing is, we've I was actually listening to his video, going to pick up the graded cards. Seattle traffic, right? It's crazy. And I did a video already about it, while going back because of Seattle traffic. But I was coughing like crazy, man. And I know I could just edit it, but I'd rather just like go one through, right? No edit. But investing, we're here. We're back again. Rudy's pumping. Closet investing. So I know we've talked about this. Some of you guys already are probably tired of this discussion, this topic, right? Time and money, supply and but I'm here to everyone that's like new to the channel. Uh, it's so funny when just saying, uneducated, like negative Nancy, everyone, angry and stuff. But I'm here to tell you guys that, you know, I 100% agree with most of Rudy was saying about all these, collector boxes, at 400. I mean, it already reached like seven, eight, nine, $1,000. So yeah, it's only a matter of time, right? Market's gonna market. Um, even if even if it goes down, it's the supply and demand, all that shit, man, like that has been discussed like multiple times, man. Multiple times, man. It's it is easy to say. It's easy to say. This is my opinion. It's easy to say 400, and I'm buying at 400 because I know that eventually, market's gonna market. But if you have, easy to say because you have the time and you have the money. Everyone has to start with something, right? You don't have to buy like a lot, but not everyone is in the level of Rudy where he has pretty much FU money. Like he could buy out something, he can clear out eBay, he can clear out um, Tcgplayer. It's easy to say buying at 400 because we all know. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but we all know all this release day 30, 60, 90, even up to like 2 years. All of this price, market change, and all that stuff. Man, it's hard to talk, man. Like what he said, right? So fancy, fugazi, it's very so hard to. I don't want to laugh because I want, I'm gonna cough, but trying to fancy fugazi. Oh man, is Rudy terms, right? Rudy terminology got us all right. But like I said, it's easy to say if you have the time and money. Like, shit, man. I mean, if I have the money too, if I have $1 million, right? Like, just to like play around, you know, in collectibles, right? Man, 400, easy, bro. Let's go. I'm buying too. But on an average, uneducated, always angry, negative. Man, nobody has that. Nobody has that kind of money, bro. Uh, Time, money to risk. Like sitting in a closet. Yeah, for sure. The Spider-Man at 400. I mean, Lord of the Rings. We're already like what at 3,000. Final Fantasy, brand new set, a couple months. It's gonna be like 2 grand. Yeah, eventually, Spider-Man will go back up. 6, 7, 8, even back to like 1,000, right? You have all these Jays, all these Marvel fans, Spider-Man fans. Eventually, supply and demand, market's gonna market, right? But no one, Yeah, you can, you can slowly like 400 here and there, but it's really gonna be how much time you wanna sit on that product, you know, liquidity, all of the we talked about fees and shipping, which to all the uneducated, of course, there's gonna be fees and shipping on everything, right? But you have to consider it. Like you buy at 400, yeah, it goes up to like even double, right? You gotta sell it. Where are you gonna sell it? You gotta pay fees. You gotta pay shipping. You gotta consider theft. You know, you gotta consider all that shit, man. And if you don't want to deal with it, well, you're gonna sell to store. You're gonna sell back to Rudy. You're gonna take a bit much bigger loss on that. But um, man, investing, right? All I can really say is you know we all learn from Rudy. The majority of what he's saying is basically the show will go on. The show will go on with all of these collectibles. It's never going to like go anywhere. Eventually, all of this shit, man. Watsy's pushing Magic into this collectible. I mean, it's already a collectible card game, but it more on the collectible side because I guess they're, I don't know, jealous from whatever Pokemon is doing, and they should be because Pokemon is on a tear, bro. But it's really it's really time and money. How much time and money you want to risk that you're comfortable. You know, just to give you guys an example, some of you guys already know this. Evolving Skies, right? Back in, I don't know, 2021, I bought 3 cases of Evolving Skies at 100, Cool stuff, Inc. on sale. And how much is Evolving Skies right now? What, freaking 3,000? Crazy. But I sold mine like when it reached what, triple, quadruple the price. So time and risk, man. Liquidity, you got to consider all of that. And uh, what, am I wrong selling it at quadruple the price? Should I just like held on to it? See, that's the thing. Rudy can just like buy the same amount, let's just say, right, and just hold on to it like forever. And now Evolving Sky is freaking $2,000-3,000 a box. Imagine if I kept all of those 3 cases. Same thing with my Power 9. I got my Power 9 uh way lower price back in 2019. I sold all of them 2024 27,000 for all the 9 cards. What if I hold on to it, what, 10, 20, 30 more years? Yeah, there is a potential price jump. But yeah, time and money, man. Time and money. So you got to consider all of that, man. But yeah, this is not a negative Nancy, angry video. Uneducated, right? You really have to think about whenever any YouTuber, even me, man. I'm nothing, I'm nobody, I'm educated, always angry, right? Negative Nancy. But you really have to think all of that before you jump in, right? Especially with this. But there is opportunity, right? There is there are opportunities, not just in collector boxes, graded cards, if you approach it in a different way, probably you'll do better. Because like these ones, you know, don't grade magic cards, like magic cards for game, and all that stuff. If you listen to that, then yeah, you'll just listen to that, But if you approach it to where, oh, I like these, Spider-Man and Final Fantasy, all these chase, get it graded. It's not Pokemon, but it's collectibles. Somewhere out there likes Final Fantasy. Somewhere out there love Spider-Man, Doctor Who, Assassin's Creed, and yeah, I mean, approach it like that rather than like, oh, like at $400. Eventually, it's gonna go up to like $1,000 or something like that. If you approach it as a collector rather than think about like, oh, what's the next investment, what's the next best thing, because these, I just like it. I don't know, I just like it. And if you want to collect collector boxes, go for it, you know um if you want to, I guess, collect all those Universe and Beyond collector boxes, if you want to collect all the serialized cards, all these, Surge foils, all these Secret Lair, go for it, man. But approach it like because you want to keep it because you like it. You like to collect all of these because eventually, like I said, supply and demand, time and money, market's going to market. All these prices only takes time. Only takes time. Only takes another new set that will move. I mean, what next holiday release? What all these Final Fantasy will be a hot thing again? Who knows? I don't know. So that's the thing. Enough, enough rambling, right? I just want to get a video out there. Just so sick, man. Tired, but try to get better, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Whew, made it, man. Peace.